You're not a real prisoner. He needs you as an ally. I almost thought that was Littlefinger. She has a little dagger. Spear her. Tackle her. Don't run away. Hey, welcome back to Not Much of Everything. My name is Phil, and today we're continuing on with Shogun Episode 2. I'm not going to say which season it is because I'm assuming it's only going to be one season anyway, because it's what I found out from the person who commented down below is that from my first reaction is that this is one book. So I'm assuming there will probably only be one season.
Wrong.
Anyway, last episode was obviously the debut, the premiere, and it was one hell of a premiere. Introduced a lot of great characters. First is Blackthorn, the Dutch merchant, but he's really more of a pirate, I believe, right? He is trying to, he's going around to look for the Catholic settlements, right? And trying to overthrow them. Is that what I was getting at? And they started off with about, 50 or, yeah, I think, no, a crew of 500 people, but it dwindled down to like, 10? Like a good handful of them. It was a big failure, but he did land at Japan, meeting his goal, and after a while, first he met with Lord Yabushige, who is supposed to be part of Lord Yoshi Taranaga's camp, but he looks like he was ready to turn his back on Taranaga because of a few comments that he made before he went to join Taranaga at Osaka. And we were informed that the Taiko, which I believe is I'm assuming the king, he recently passed away, and so of course because he passed away, all the other lords, I think there's 5 of them, including Taranaga, they're kind of in a civil war right now, trying to become, the Shogun, I believe. Shogun is the main leader, right? And I think that's why the show is titled Shogun. At the end of the series, I'm assuming there will be a final Shogun at the end of it. And it seems like it's not even just a battle within all 5 lords. It's like 4 versus 1. Everyone is facing up against Taranaga right now because somehow they don't like him. And they are claiming that he has Lady Ochiba hostage, which Taranaga explained that she's only there with him because his sister-in-law, which is also Lady Ochiba's sister, blood sister, she was giving birth and she was just there to give support. They don't believe him, and so they're trying to claim that whatever he's doing is treasonous. I don't know where that's going to go. Obviously, it's going to lead into war later on because it seems like that's what they're preparing for. We were also introduced to Mariko, of course, who has been part of Taranaga's group for the past 16 years, I believe. And I finally found out what fife means. Actually, let me continue talking about Mariko. So Mariko has been with Taranaga's family for the past 16 years, and she was supposed to die with her father, I believe, but somehow she avoided that, and because of that, she's been she has a lot of regrets because of it. And coincidentally, Mariko actually knows Portuguese or English for us. So she would be the translator for Blackthorn, and of course, like I assumed, in the last episode, my theory is that Blackthorn and Mariko, they're going to end up together because that's just a cliche thing that happens in these situations. Um, and it seems like Blackthorn, originally when he met Yabushige, he didn't really like him that much. Actually, Blackthorn just didn't like Japan that much because he thought that everyone was just savages, and vice versa. They all thought that Blackthorn were savages, but I think it's mainly because of difference of culture. They just don't know each other, and so they just quickly assume like any little thing they're just gonna criticize to the point where they think each other as savages. I think that's just a normal thing back then. But I think Blackthorn is going to start cozying up more and learn more about the traditions in Japan and probably will stop thinking that they're savages. And it seemed like after Yabushige climbed down the mountain to save Rodriguez, Blackthorn gained big respect towards Yabushige. We're not sure whether the props are, well, I mean, it's well deserved because at the end of the day, Yabushige did successfully rescue Rodriguez, but we're not sure whether Yabushige was just doing it out of pride because he didn't want to be looked down on by Blackthorn, sound like that, or whether Yabushige really is someone who is kind of an anti-hero where we won't really traditionally root for, but at the end of the day, he does have heroic traits in him that's worth rooting for. Anyway, I cannot wait to dive into episode 2 to see where we go from episode 1. And before we begin, if you could do me a quick favor with that like and subscribe, it'll help me out a whole lot. And if you have any feedback for me, throw them in the comment section down below, all right? And with that being said, let's get into the episode. How long is this?
Lies! You're a pirate! They don't know about us.
An hour. Last episode was like an hour and 10 minutes. So am I wrong? What is the difference between a Taiko and Shogun? Is Shogun the king? Or is Taiko the king? I go look that up. I don't know. I still don't trust Abushige, but I'm gonna try to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Toranaga wants to meet you. What does he want with me? Play with your boss, maybe. How should I know?
Oh, and I heard that Rodriguez, he is Richard from Lost. One of my favorite characters. Better than Jacob. One year ago. Oh, is that Taiko? Oh, that's the heir. Oh, is this the same little boy that Toranaga was playing with during last episode?
年寄りにはいささかややこしゅうござりまする。
小さい頃教えてもらわなんだのか？
となくちょうどに生まれ変わるのじゃ。
上手ではまつげは今のままでございまするか？
Too many questions, kid.
さあ母上のそばへお行きなさいませ。太閤様はお一人になりたいと仰せで。
Yo, so that is Taiko. Who are you?
太閤様、席へおけ。
Oh, more Catholics.
国とやらはそちの尻の奥にあるやもしれぬな。
I like her. She's amazing. You tell him. Up your ass, man. I don't know, that lady and Toranaga, they have a little staring contest there. Are they a thing? You go, Toranaga. If it is.
落ち葉はお主の側室になっていても不思議。
Oh, that's
美
Ochiba.
人にはとんと触手が動きませぬゆえ
There are plenty of beautiful women out there,
大好物じゃった。
but she's really beautiful, so I don't know.
朝鮮を平定したかったの。
Korea.
日の本はお主にくれてやったもの。
You know, what's really a big coincidence about them talking about Korea is that I was just researching about the whole Korean Han thing going on. I mean, this is kind of related.
千代が元服するまでその方一人を大老にすると言ってくれるのならわしから命ずることも。
Oh,
させれば敵方に結束を固める。まずはそれがし、続いて八重千代様のお命。
oh, is that why the son is with him?
ご勘弁いただきと存じますが。
They just want to kill him and then the son just so they could take over.
誠の将軍と呼べる者がいなくなる。
Shogunate. What the fuck is a shogunate?
今気がかりなのは一度木山大野杉
Damn, I won't be able to write out that.
それにお主は八重千代が元服する
Chio is 16.
八重千代をそして教えてやってくれ。一番肝心なことを。
What's the most important lesson?
身の頂に立つ者は誰より孤独なのだと。
Man who stands the tallest is the loneliest? I feel like I'm back at school right now. It's been a while. And I study journalism too, so this should be like second nature to me, but it's not. I haven't practiced those skills in a while. Since school, actually. You know, they say that Shogun reminds people of Game of Thrones a bit. I could definitely see it with the civil war going on, trying to fight for the kingdom, fight for the throne. And also this intro gives me a lot of Game of Thrones feels too. Of course, the music is not as epic, but the graphs are amazing. Here we go. Blackthorn, present day.
How do you mean he is obscene?
You know the short. He's got a filthy mouth. He's like a back passage whore of the 15th rank.
I mean, he is from a boat, so of course his mouth is filthy.
Sacked, slaughtered, and pillaged his way through Manila. A brutal savage.
And he will be hanged for piracy.
I'm afraid it may not be so simple.
Why not?
For Osaka, Toranaga is still president of foreign relations. He's a thorough man.
Oh, have I been saying the wrong person's name?
No, thank you to leave now.
No, it is Toranaga.
So he knows everything about Macau.
Well, then let us be grateful our visitor does not speak Japanese.
Well, there are plenty of translators, so that doesn't even matter.
These are critical times. He will see to it this man is not a problem.
Oh, he will be a problem. By the end of the season, I'm assuming you're all gonna be dead. Or run away.
良いお日和でございます、八重千代様。
Lord Yachio.
なんか通じ偉人の中には人を食うものがおると。
This is how rumor starts, alright, kid?
死にもわかりません若君。とはいえ念のため。
Is he a cannibal? I mean, he is a. The rumor is that he's a pirate, so
虎長様。
we have no idea what they do. Besides for drinking lots of rum, according to, you know, Johnny Depp.
マリコ殿が同席しても構わぬか。ポルトガル語の修行になるゆえ。
You're the Lord. You can do whatever you want. Offend him all you want.
歓迎いたします。
Maria? You mean Mariko?
My name is Martin Albitu. of the Society of Jesus, and I am the interpreter to the Council of Regents.
Oh, good, so you'll be able to twist my words in your Portuguese favor.
I thought Mariko is the translator. What the hell is this?
の集約では信用できないと申しております。
What did you just say?
Exactly what you said. I will translate without prejudice.
Well,
Let's hope so.
perhaps you would do me the courtesy of telling him we are enemies.
The Japanese word for enemy is teki.
Teki.
まあ、敵という言葉を教えました。我々が友人ではないことを。
At least he's honest.
そうですね。
パードレ様の
Is he going to be respectable throughout the entire series, or
その偉人に聞いて
is this his way to fool us?
私の通詞の敵なのかと。
Because our countries are at war.
お前の国はどこじゃ？
England.
England.
何故お前の国は通詞の王国と戦っておるのじゃ？
Because England refuses to be intimidated by Catholics.
お前はカトリックではないのか？
There are two Christian religions, Protestant and Catholic.
Oh. We're going deep into this.
それゆえお前は海賊になったのか？
I am not a pirate. My ship,
Can-
from the rulers of a nation called Holland, authorizing us to trade and to defend ourselves against anyone who dares stop us.
もしわしらが戦を仕掛けたらどうする？
I cannot conceive of being an enemy to you, Lord.
わしに
Let's hope not, or else he'll have your head. Good boy.
This is Lord General Ishido, Toranaga's chief rival.
Oshido.
に偉人を招き入れたと聞き及んだのでの。なるほど。
Hey, hey, hey.
気の面相じゃ。見せ物にして国中回
Yeah, you're any prettier, alright?
今に断罪されようという俺に偉人などと戯れておられるとは。
What, jealous?
その方らの宗派にとってその男は目の上の炭
He has plenty of weapons. I'm gonna blow you up with it.
じゃあそれがしには何の値落ちもござらん。息子に命じて牢にでも放り込んでおきまするが。
You are to be detained.
What have you told him, you bastard?
I mean, he's doing it for show right now. You're not a real prisoner. He needs you as an ally.
I've committed some sort of offense. I apologize. Do any of you people understand damn well I'm saying? You are...
No, they don't. That's why you need a translator.
I'm a guest of your lord, not a prisoner!
Well, we're playing prisoner right now.
誠に青いのでございますか、その男の目は。
荒れ模様の空の色とでも申しましょうか。
The shifting storm. I like how they use their words to describe things.
息子と一緒になって笑うとは。お前はこやつ屋上中か何かと思うてるのか？
And what's wrong with that? Wait, we can't laugh and have fun? The Stifler. Stickler? Stifler? I don't know.
今日、虎長様が母上をお呼びになり、
Oh, that's your son? That's Mariko's son?
ガルゴン主義をせよと。
何故とのは？
Because she's useful. Unlike you. Even though I don't know what your occupation is.
母はおとなしく家に収まっておれんのじゃ。
Because she's capable? Duh. And what do you want her to be like closer to the Lord anyway?
Sure.
Like for political reasons?
虎長様がまたぞろをお呼びじゃ。お主ではない。
Yeah, you're useless. Get out of here. You insecure little bitch.
マリコ様、そなたはいつお目にかかってもお分かり。
Yeah, she's pretty beautiful.
で情に深く天真爛漫で。
Apparently she was supposed to be in Suicide Squad, right?
マリコ様は初めてお会いした折からあれは16年前でしたか。
16 years ago. Stop bringing that up, man.
わしの通詞に構うでないキリ。
Who's Kiri?
やかく言いたがる。
昔も今も殿には手が焼けまする。
Is Kiri the wife?
してそなたの見立ては？
正直なお方にございまする。先ほどの通訳には何一
Is he? I mean, he is honest. He showed honesty. But is it just for show, though? That's the main question.
そなたの宗派について 偉人が申したことを気に障ったか。
まことなものとは申せません。
Now that's real faith. Beautiful and smart, Marika.
さりながらこの一件、殿の断罪と
He's going to be a big ally with all of his weapons.
生まれ、落ち葉の方は大坂へ戻りたいと言うてきた。
Where is Lady Ochiba? We haven't seen her yet since the flashback.
ゆえ我ら一同、大老衆からの切腹の沙汰を
You're not gonna die. You got 20 canyons.
あの偉人を目の敵にしておるようじゃ。
何故そこにキリシタンの大老が出てまいるのでござるか。
So I was wrong about Blackthorn. I thought he was Portuguese. I mean, from last
殿は
episode.
あの偉人を用いて石堂とキリシタンの大老との結束に。
嫁子の腹の座りようをちと見習うがよい。
Very smart. What's his name again? Tadu Hiromashu? Where are we going, man? Are you freeing him? No longer a Taiki? Oh, no, he was talking to Blackthorn. Never mind.
I'm English.
The Jesuits put you here too, then?
Father, there's been a mistake.
Yeah. I mean, he's not going to be staying here for long.
To be here.
Toranaga brought you to Osaka.
Yes.
Dear God, you don't know their games.
What?
Isolated by his rivals on the Council of Regents. They're Sugiyama, descended from the richest samurai family in Japan.
Samurai.
The warrior whose affliction of leprosy led him into the arms of the church.
Oh.
All of them are in the palm of Ishido, caretaker of the castle.
I gotta rewatch that. I couldn't take all the notes with the names.
You'll never leave Japan alive.
Or will he? We know he does. With him teaming up with Toranaga, they're going to just take over. Is that Ishido? What is he approving right now? I wonder.
凛の方はつがなくおさんもえわこも健やか。
虎長は女が定めを受け入れたようじゃな。
礼を申されるなら虎長という邪魔者の息の根を止めてからにしていただこ
う。Which you won't. He's going to surprise you somehow.
その前に一つ異端者のことよ。
Heretics.
ああ、そうやつなら見届け。
Oh, are they talking about Blackthorn?
虎長が牢送りにいたしましたぞ。
Oh, is it the weapons?
この異端者がマニラにおいてキリシタンの信徒をなぶり殺しにしたという感化的な話もござるよ。
Oh. It's due to religious stuff.
パードレたちがそやつの私的な書状を押さえてござる。
Oh, is it the same stuff that Rodriguez uncovered? Oh, right, he passed it along to them during breakfast. See, I'm following. Slowly but surely.
我らが正門に藩を押す間に虎長は我らが作る掟を侮り、
異端者は我らがデウスを侮辱し、
はてさてオミラはパードレどもが積み上げる山、そのデウスとやらに忠誠を尽くされるのでござろうか。
Yeah, it's all about that money and corruption.
デウスの皆において要請する。
Oh my god. Holy crap. These long pauses. Is it on FX? Like television?
Carrying with them a divine mandate. A title The ultimate rank a mortal can achieve. Shogun.
Shogun. Alright.
Who knows what lurks in the heart of a Minwada?
I like this guy. He's explaining everything to us in English. So it'll be a lot easier for me to, write down notes.
I'm sorry, Father. I didn't come all this way around the world just to die on a cross.
And you're not.
You came here to wage war. The Chinese ate Japan. So all trade goes through the Portuguese.
Oh.
But the church incited the rebellion, smuggled guns from that secret base in Macau.
Oh, wow.
There's a man who said he'd been to that fortress, said there were Japanese soldiers, all converted to Catholicism. You telling me the Lord's here? Don't know.
It's too late for that now.
You don't understand. I must tell them.
This is important information. It could turn things around, man. This is really deep. You know what I appreciate about this? Yeah, Game of Thrones was, really well written, but a lot of the places and locations are all made up. They're actually utilizing real places and real locations to create a brand new story. I mean, not too brand new, because I'm assuming, a lot of these reflect on real historical facts that actually happened. But the way that the writer utilizes that and that historical information to create this entire world, though, it's really creative. I'm loving it.
Oh
my god, I was talking about Game of Thrones so much. I almost thought that was Littlefinger behind her. What's his name again?
Tongue now. Portuguese or Latin?
Hey, stop talking about her tongue, you creep.
To this day, you remain my best pupil.
Oh.
Though I must admit my surprise, seeing you yesterday.
Why?
I do not like this man, the way he speaks to you.
You have always had good instincts.
She has good acting skills. Reel him in, man. Be on his side.
Whatever your heart tells you about him, he is guilty of worse.
Oh, shut up.
殿、失礼いたします。石堂様がお見えにござりまする。
Oh, is he going to flip sides eventually? To Ishida?
いやはや、拙者のその知力を金輪際忘れさせてはくださらぬ。
Oh, he's a samurai.
お主がなぜあの箕輪の末裔に忠義を尽くすのか合点がいかぬ。あれ。
Ishida looks familiar.
焼きが見えるか。元の武将どもがこぞって自慢の石を献上した。殿下はわしが献じた石を。
Finest stones. Aren't stones just stones? How do you define whether a stone is fine or not?
のことについて聞かせてくれ。
He challenged me, and I ended up saving Rodriguez.
今日は惹かれておるのじゃ。
あやつがもたらしたものにございます。
He has a ship of weapons. That's what he sees in him. There you go.
いずれキリシタンのご体の方が敵に回ると踏んでおいでかと。たわけたことを、虎長公が断罪に処された後の動きに。
お主も主君に準ずることになるの。
Is he just an ally or does he work for Toranaga?
その折には大野殿、木山殿がキリシタンの支援を受けておられるお二方。Your confession, say it quickly.
I'm not supposed to die here.
Nope. I'm assuming Ishido is going to be the one who saves him. Not even Toranaga. Because it sounds like Ishido might end up actually being an ally with Toranaga. Because it sounds like they want the same thing. And Ishido is starting to understand him a little, his mission a little bit more. Oh. Is this a real old man? Oh, he's gonna kill you guys now. I knew it. It's a distraction. Ah. It is Yabushige. Is this under Ishido's orders? Or is it Taranaga's?
手の打ちようがなかった。拙者、お力になれるやもしれません。敵けない。
Ah, he's learning Japanese slowly.
オラは犬じゃ。オラは犬じゃ。そうだ。お前はいいことよしよし膝。
Good boy indeed.
敵けない。良い飼い主が欲しいんじゃな。
Starting to tame him. Is it Taranaga? It looks like him. Yeah.
運が良かったまでにござりまする。こやつが処刑場に引き立てられておる途中。
Yeah, ambushed. Lucky. You hired them, man.
汚い男じゃな。
Cause he was in prison, man.
してもよいか？
無論構いません。しかしその前に。
Ah, it's Marika. You need a bath.
I am to be your interpreter for today.
Is that an English accent?
I serve Yoshi Toranaga-sama. My name is Toda Mariko.
I mean England accent. UK accent? Yeah. British accent.
こたびの牢入り大義であったと。
Nah, he was just having conversation with the old man the entire time. Got to learn a lot about everything, including the Christian regions.
I know I am considered an enemy in your country.
Not to him. And soon enough, not to Ishido.
And would want to be your ally.
You're gonna be one hell of an ally.
My master asks for you to draw a map of the world.
Oh.
Ah.
Thank you.
Of the world? A map of the world? That's going to take a really long time. Because the world is pretty big. Is he going to draw Earth? I don't get it.
This is the limit of what I know. We came by way of Magellan's Pass.
この大陸を回ってきたと申しておりまする。
Look at a dinosaur.
We are the first outsiders to use it because
That's the most confusing graph and picture ever.
ポルトガルとスペインの秘密の航路であると。
because we had to avoid Portuguese base in Macau.
Oh.
It employs Japanese mercenaries.
I feel like he might have mentioned this last episode too.
Used for gun running. Employed during an uprising some years ago.
Oh, these are the stuff that the old man told him also.
This is the way Portugal and Spain carved up the New World that split undiscovered land between them. Your country falls.
誠にポルトガル領と申したのか。
It's written into legal documents. Each Spanish and Portuguese king has the right to lay claim to any non-Catholic land they discover and to replace it.
This is a lie.
No.
It's not, man. Why would he lie
You
about
swear by
this?
your God.
Yes, I do.
That's all it takes? Swearing by his God? Really?
お前は何を求めて火の元に来たのじゃ。
To vanquish our common enemies.
戦を挑むつもりならやめておいた方がよい。多勢に無勢。望みはあるまい。
Not if you join.
You are outnumbered. It is hopeless.
You're gonna be an ally.
己が勝てば望みはあると申しておりまする。
Right answer, buddy. You passed the test.
安心に今宵は西の丸に泊まれと伝えよ
Ooh, the West Palace.
う。うろついておるからの。
Yeah, you don't want to run into bandits again. Amazing storytelling so far, man. Like, I just cannot
This is a great honor. I hope you're going.
believe how amazing this is.
That battle armor was ordered specially by Toranaga-sama after he saw it in a dream.
In a dream?
All the way to the Minowara Shogunate.
Is this the same armor that Oshido has? And he kept looking at it? Oh, it represents Shogun.
I wanted to thank you for translating so honestly on my behalf today.
My efforts are in service of my lord.
I'll be your lord.
14 years, as long as I've been a Christian.
But you speak very well.
Very, very well. You even have the accent too, so.
Due in preparation for your bath.
I've already bathed.
Oh. In the prison. But that was some time ago.
Yeah, that was like a few days ago, man. And you were in prison. Take a bath, you dirty fuck.
ようわからぬが、アンジン様は今風呂に入りたくないそうじゃ。
Make him bathe. Just like Wolverine when he went to Japan. Remember they had like a huge scrub on him?
Okay. All right. I can do that bit.
No, I'll do it myself.
I beg you to consider their motives. Your lord is in danger.
We know that already.
Have a ship.
Full of cannons, baby.
You will please address me as Mariko-sama.
Mariko-sama. What does sama mean? Is it like Mrs.?
黒船が長崎に向かって出港できないと翌年の輸送に間に合わなくなるとそろそろ出港の許可をいただきたくお願い申し上げまする。
Don't do it. Don't do it.
知らぬことがあまりに多い。あの偉人はよう知っておるようじゃがの。
Yeah. Like a boss, baby.
しばらく見合わせることにいたす。海が荒れるやもしれん。
AKA, fuck you.
隠し砦を築いておるのも、それがゆえかもしれんの。
He's gonna call him out right now? Are you kidding me? Yo, he is boss.
He's denied our departure papers for the Black Sheep. Let this be my burden, Father.
What are they gonna do? Oh, female assassin. Female assassin. What are they gonna do? Are they aiming for Toranaga? Or is it Blackthorn? 'Cause I'm assuming Toranaga, he knows how to fight. One assassin won't do. She has a little dagger. Spear her. Tackle her. Don't run away. Don't be careful. You couldn't see her shadows? That's paper wall. Oh, it's a fake. See? That's why he's the Lord.
No!
Give up, man. You're about to die. Did the Catholics hire you? The Portuguese? No. No thanks to the guards. So useless.
Yeah.
It's not Shido. It's the Portuguese. Oh, they did come for Blackthorn. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright, that was an amazing episode. Got to learn a lot about like the details regarding to the world building, what's going on with the treachery of Portugal and Spain and the Christian regions. They're trying to they're trying to take over Japan first, but they are slowly doing it, trying to claim any of the lands that are non-Catholics, ruling them. And not only that, they're utilizing, I think, Macau as the main place to develop the weapons and their armies, which is close enough to, once they build it up enough to invade Japan if they want and just take it over by force. And it seems like, so from the impressions that we got from last episode, it sounded like it was going to be the four lords versus one, which is all four of them, including Oshido, versus Toranaga. But it seems like Oshido is starting to soften up and understand Toranaga's mission and start to see things the same way as him, where it's not, yeah, there's a civil war going on where they want to find the main ruler of the land, of their entire country. But I think the bigger enemy he's starting to realize are the Christian regions. But it seems like the two lords, Lord Ono and I forgot the other name, they seem to be the ones that are the biggest allies for the Christian regions. So it might end up being Oshido and Toranaga versus Ono and the other one that's with the Christians, the Christian regions. And also, we found out that it was only a year ago, I think this was described last episode also, that Taiko only passed away a year ago, and he gave Toranaga the mission, the responsibility to take care and, teach his son the way until he turns 16 and have enough education and knowledge to actually rule. So I'm assuming he is the same kid that, yeah, we kept seeing him in this episode, and I think he was the same kid that showed up in last episode when Toranaga was playing with him, claiming he was too old to understand his games. And like I mentioned before, I really like the world building in this. It's really in depth with the treachery and basically how it's not just a war within Japan. There's so many other parts to it. So there's Blackthorn, who's from England, I believe, going around trying to wage a war against Portugal and Spain, and he had to maneuver around their territories, and that's why they got lost. And going from 500 to maybe 10 or 15 crew members, like we saw at the beginning of last episode. So it wasn't so much that they got lost; it's more so that they were strategically trying to avoid Portugal and Spain so they can reach Japan and maybe, yeah, wage the war against the Christian regions. And Mariko, she's amazing. Marika, she has that English accent, I believe. Is it an English accent? I don't know, but she is amazing. She didn't really show too much of her, honestly. All we know is that she seems to be in a toxic marriage. The husband looks like one of those insecure, toxic men who's jealous of Mariko's success with Toranaga, which I would assume he would be really happy because Toranaga, he's at the top, even though he is a prisoner himself at Osaka. But if he's not capable of being Toranaga's right-hand person, if his wife can and assist him, that's glamour for his entire family. And so Mariko's husband, I'm assuming the husband is Taro Hurumatsu's son, right? It sounds like. And she has a son. So my assumption that that Mariko and Blackthorn was going to end up being together, I'm navigating away from that because I'm assuming that's not going to be the case. But, however, maybe that's why the author decided to make Mariko being in a toxic relationship. Maybe we'll be rooting for the husband to be killed off just so she could end up with Blackthorn. But I'm not sure whether that's the type of story he's going to be aiming for anyway. But that would be, I wouldn't be surprised if that does happen though, or there will end up being some kind of affair. But I don't think they would, because this is feudal Japan. They're too conservative. They would be too conservative for affairs like that. But no, this episode was amazing. So much detail, so much information, backstory of what's actually going on between all of these different regions, different religious groups, different ethnic groups. And I cannot wait to keep moving forward with future episodes. With all of you, of course, not just by myself. And if you did enjoy my reaction, I would love for you to do me a quick favor with that like and subscribe if you haven't yet. And if you have any feedbacks for me, comment down below, alright? And with that being said, I will see you all next time. Bye.